I gave my virginity to my stepbrother, but the next day he just threw down a wad of cash and said it was a mistake before leaving. What's worse, I'm now pregnant with my stepbrother's child. My knees gave out the moment I stepped out of the doctor's office. My mind spun. What would I tell my dad, my stepmother? That I was carrying Killian's child? I didn't go home right away. I needed time. I needed to lie to myself for just a little longer, but eventually I went back and walked straight into another nightmare. The moment I opened the door I heard laughter, my stepmother's laugh, my father's deep chuckle, another woman's voice I didn't recognize, then a sound that made my blood freeze. Killian Wolf, my stepbrother. I walked deeper into the house and that was when I saw them. Killian was seated beside a beautiful woman, his hand rested lightly on her back. She looked perfect, very classy, the kind of woman someone like him would marry. Her ring sparkled so bright it made my stomach twist. My stepmother was glowing and quite happy for her son while my father looked proud. And there I stood, pregnant alone and uninvited. Liana, Mom said, smiling like this was the happiest day of her life. You're just in time, we have amazing news. Killian is getting married to Cynthia, isn't she beautiful? My throat burned and my heart tore into pieces. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't move. I could only look at him, my heart thumping wildly. He was getting married? Wow. Just wow. He hadn't called, not once, not after that night, not after he ruined me. I had waited every single night. I waited for a message, a call, but I got nothing. Now I was carrying his baby and he was marrying someone else? I couldn't laugh nor cry, I just stared at him in disbelief. Cynthia turned to me and then smiled sweetly. You're Liana, right? You're so cute. Congratulations, I whispered, forcing a smile. That's wonderful news. Killian's eyes flicked to me just for a second. I gave him one last look and began to walk away. Liana? Mother called out softly. Aren't you going to stay? We were just about to cut a small cake to celebrate. Come join us, sweetheart. I turned to face her with a weak smile on my lips. I'm really tired, Mom, I said gently. I didn't sleep much last night. I just want to lie down for a bit. Oh, of course, she said quickly. You go and rest. We'll save you a slice. I nodded and forced my legs to keep moving. And when I got to my room, I collapsed on the bed and began crying. That day I locked myself in my room and cried. Then at night when everyone was already asleep I heard a knock on my door. I knew who it might be so I didn't answer. I didn't want to hear his voice again. Liana, he said, voice low. Open the door. Get out, I snapped. I need you, Liana, please, before I lose my mind, he said, his voice trembling with desperation. Leave, I shouted, but then the doorknob turned and he walked in. I stood up from my bed and tried to push him out with all the strength I had left, but he was just too strong for me. He caught my wrist, yanked me close and crushed his mouth on mine. My body betrayed me even as my brain screamed no. You have a fiancé, Killian. I shoved him back. How dare you kiss me? But he didn't leave. He stripped down like he owned the space. Like he owned me. What are you doing? You're engaged. She's perfect. Why are you still coming to me? My voice trembled. I'm 19, Killian. It was a mistake. I've accepted it. I'm moving on. I've even met someone. I lied. His eyes burned with rage as he pulled me against him. You'll never have anyone else. You're mine. Always mine. I shoved him, furious. You're delusional. You have a fiancé. You brought her here. Dad and Mom have blessed your engagement. She's perfect. She's beautiful. Why are you doing this? Why are you still coming to me? Didn't you say the last time was a mistake? But he didn't stop. He took what he wanted, and when it was over he pulled me into his arms like I was some fragile thing he loved. Don't marry her, I whispered, broken. Please, I'll be anything. You're